Hi guys, this is Jamie from Southern Truth. We're back here on a Friday, the second last day of this dig to find the missing Beaumont children. We just got here, so if you have already subscribed, thank you. If you haven't, please subscribe, please hit the thumbs button, and please leave your comment in the comment section below. There has been some new developments and we just missed it apparently, and this is all I can say as right now. Apparently the guys that are currently digging right now, apparently they came bolting out the gate here just before we got here. We missed all of it. We missed all of it. And there was a gentleman that was sitting behind me who supposedly had new information in regard to this dig. They came bolting out, spoke to the person and took that person in the excavation site to have a word with him away from the general public. We are hearing that they are coming back out for another press conference. We don't know when, roughly 2:30 like it was yesterday. Also, I've got some good news. We have got a portable charger, so we won't go flat now. And also, we want a higher tripod. So I am going to walk around a little bit more, and I'm going to go onto the ladder to have a bit of a look. There's not really doing much, but there is some new developments here.
Okay, and I am lowering you guys back down so that I can see a bit better. Sorry about the jerky, but I still need to be able to see. And you guys need to be able to see too. Alright, so hopefully that is a lot better for you guys. Sorry, he's just asking something, and I don't know where the hell I put it.
Hi, Deb. Yeah, no worries. No worries. This is what we do. Bringing you updates the second last day. We won't go flat today.
We may not go flat today.
We've got a portable charger
that I'm currently using to get some charge on my phone. Because I was down at like 40%, and we need my phone too. So I'm just chucking some on mine at the moment.
We do have another cord for the thing too. I think we do. Yeah, in the bag.
In the bag that we've got, I've got the...
And Shay and I finished our morning gym session. That's why we got here a bit late. If we would have seen what went down before we got here, we would have captured it, but we missed it. Oh well.
Oh, and I finally figured out...
Can't be everywhere at the same time.
This tripod's got a little Bluetooth remote with it. Figured out what it's for. To take still photos.
Hey!
So you can set up your tripod, set up your phone all nicely, Bluetooth it, and take photos.
Also, I want to make an announcement now before I forget. Last night, Bill Hayes, a former police detective that we met yesterday at the press conference, we had a private chat last night, and he wants me to donate money to a children's charity. Well, Shay and I come to the agreement that we are going to donate to children of domestic violence victims, because I am a victim.
We can find a charity for that.
Yeah, because I've been a victim of domestic violence as a child since birth to 15 years of age, and I think that is my calling, that I want to help the children that are involved with domestic violence, because not only does it impact the wives or girlfriends and that, but it also impacts the children. And I'm going to donate.
And I will explain a bit more about my side of it, because so these children, some of the time they do end up in care. So they end up as wards of the state. And I was a ward of the state for the first 4.5 years of my life. So I understand what it is like to be a ward of the state. And there is not a lot of programs out there for children who are wards of the state or are victims of domestic violence. And we want to bring light to that. So, yeah, that's why we're looking at donating to a charity that deals with domestic violence.
So, what they're currently doing on the left-hand side, they're refilling the 1928, the 2020. Say it again. They're refilling the 2018 hole, but new information has come out. There has been a person with new information that was picked up by the people inside the Castalloy factory, and they've taken him inside. They actually came out running out of the gate, basically, and went to talk to him, and they took him inside. Apparently, what I'm hearing, they are going to do another press conference, roughly around about 2:30 South Australian time, like it was yesterday, and we'll see how it plays out. But
Yep.
yeah, that's all I can say at the moment. That's all I know. So,
Sorry, I'm opening a bottle. Not mine. Here's. Yeah, there we go. Shove that in your gold while it's nice and cold.
once again, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so, and thanks for all the support that you have been showing since we've been covering this story.
Doing nicely. We probably will need to use his car for a bit to recharge that.
Yeah, and also, if anyone's asking about the other site they mentioned about Stansbury, nothing new has come out about that yet. It's still got to go through a process. Once we find out more about it, we'll let you guys know. But at this present time,
there's no major update on Stansbury. But I will say this. Sunday, Jamie's going to do another live from home and do a wrap-up of everything that's happened in the past week. He's then also going to explain what's going to happen going forward, and I'll give a bit of a rundown now. So what he's going to do, take a couple of weeks to go back through all the information from Stansbury
and to refresh my memory.
So that he can refresh, because he's been through it all before, but it's just been a while because everything kind of shifted to this side, to Castalloy. So he's gonna go back through it all, read up on it all, get a gist of what information has come out about the other site, and then
if there is any breaking news relating to Stansbury, I will let everybody know.
And that's what I was going to continue. And then from there, if in that 2 weeks something does come up, he will do a live to update whatever's going on. But after about 2 weeks, he will come back, do a couple of lives do some lives over a couple of weeks, discussing what evidence and that there is for the Stansbury site, and sort of have a look at the
You might want to turn the camera just slightly to your left, Jay. The excavations on the hill, refilling the 2018. Oh, you can do it.
Hang on. Sorry, I just got to loosen this to do it.
Just move the tripod camera just to the left a bit. Just behind the tree in front of us.
What?
Just move it to the left a bit. There you go. It's just behind the tree on the sand mound.
Yeah, this tripod's got the ability for me to leave it where it is and rotate it.
We upgraded our production behind the scenes. Because I know I've been wanting a portable charger, got one. I wanted a tripod that can be a bit higher. I've got one now. Thank you, Shay.
And might I add that this tripod only cost us $20.
I don't say that.
No, which is really good. So I'm one of those people who likes to go and find
$20 is $20 is a lot of money for a lot of people.
Exactly. But on the flip side, it's still, for what it is, and it's not all plastic. I reckon there's some metal in it.
I'm only putting light to the matter. You know what I mean?
He's being a goob.
Well, you call me a buffhead, so...
I'm going to have to tell you guys that story. I'm not the one that came up with buffhead.
Because my mum did. Because every time my hair grows out, she calls me a buffhead and went boof. So, buffhead.
Yeah. He's a buffhead.
But the main thing too, even though we do like to banter, like to joke about, this is a serious matter. But in between what's going on. If they're not really finding anything, we like to joke a little bit, not on the subject at hand, just in life in general. That's what Shay and I do.
You gotta have fun sometimes. You can't be serious all the time. And yes, this is a serious issue, but at the same time, you still do need to break it up with a little bit of banter, a little bit of a laugh here and there. Otherwise, it gets too depressing.
Yeah. So once again, if you're just joining us, before Shay and I did arrive at the scene, about 20 minutes before we did, there was a gentleman out here where we currently are, supposedly have new information, new evidence in regarding to the dig. The people inside that are currently doing the dig came out in a hurry. They ran across the road, brought the guy and brought him inside the factory. They have a threat to him. I don't know what it's about, what evidence he's got, what information he's got, but apparently they are doing a press conference around about 2:30, and we'll find out more in the press conference when it comes.
Yep.
I'm going for a walk.
Hey, you go for a walk. I'll
be back
here.
Can I have my drink for a second?
Just take it with you.
No. Your hand gets wet.
Baby, you've got 2 more. Take it with you.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll put it in here.
No.
I know where it is then.
True. And yes, I'm sitting out here doing the exact same thing that I did yesterday. It keeps me entertained and keeps me awake, which is something that I need to be. But I gotta admit, I do like this new tripod. Makes things so much easier. Whatever that was. Yeah, my phone has a tendency to throw random stuff at me. Random ads. Oh, I guess I should do a snack update. So, for today, I went with foot-long subs instead of 6 inches. But by getting the foot-long, it means that we've got lunch and dinner. Exact same subs as yesterday. But I also got a couple of cookies, or if you're an Aussie, biscuits. I got the raspberry cheesecake biscuit cookie things from Subway. I do normally go to macadamia, but I decided to try something a little different today. So that's what our snacks are. And then, of course, same drinks as yesterday. Yes,
All right, guys, I've got a bit of an update. I was just up on the ladder where they found that old fence a couple of days ago.
Yes,
That's on the left-hand corner. If you're looking from Marine Avenue, we're on Kincaid, we're at the top end. But off to our right, way off to our right, they're digging the site where...
Hang on, I'm just going to shift you so you can sort of see where he's talking about.
You can't really see.
So what we're talking about
It's more to the right, Shay. More to the right.
is sort of over that way.
Yeah, that way. Right. I might need your phone so I can do a video up on a thing so I can post it up later.
I gotta go back to where we were.
Apparently, they are mainly focusing on that area now. They just pulled out the old fence, or the old gate, I should say. It's wooden. It looked like it was all old wooden. I could be wrong. It looked wooden, but it could be metal. But it didn't look metal. It looked like it was wood.
It was something.
It's still in its frame, but they just removed it in that bucket. So when you're ready, show up by your phone. I'll go back up the ladder and take a quick video.
Let me just finish what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm in the middle of something that needs.
So it's off to our right, where they're mainly focusing on now. And is that to do with the latest development?
Don't know.
Possibly.
Probably. Well, there's a possibility, but we just don't know. Because we don't know what the latest development actually is, because we kind of accidentally.
But what I did see in when I was on the ladder, I only saw one scoop because it's pretty thick down there. It's where the tree line is on the corner.
Yeah, so it makes it a little bit harder to see.
Yeah, it's where the tree line is on the corner. And they found the gate, the old gate, that they identified a few days ago, a couple of days ago, I should say. So just want to take a quick.
Oh, we got magpies around here somewhere.
I don't know.
I heard
At least we're not over to the left, because that's where the dust is coming from. So they're refilling the whole 2018. But the major activity at the moment is off to the right. So just behind, funny enough, it's behind hole number 3.
Okay.
Because hole number 3 is right in front of us. The new area is off to the right of that. It's just off to the right near the fence line.
So how far away from them were they when they were digging the other day?
Huh?
Okay, when we came down the other
when
day,
they went to hole number 4.
No, how far away from hole number 3?
About give or take 50 metres.
Okay. So relatively close to hole 3.
It could be close. It's not 100 metres. It's not 100. It's about 50 metres. Channel 7 reporter just rocked up in front of us in her car. So,
yep.
So it looks like we're getting prepared for the brief. A lot more cars are parked now. Looks like we're getting ready for the press conference.
We shouldn't be too far away, peoples. And if we're able to...
Yeah, Channel 9 reporters here as well.
Yeah, she's across the road.
So it looks like we're getting soon-ish for the press conference, ladies and gentlemen. And I might need a fucking cord or two. Sorry for swearing.
You know what to do.
I'll be back in a sec. Just taking a quick video, guys.
And hopefully this doesn't screw anything up. Yeah, I know it's warm. Been charging, that's why. Yeah, I had my phone on charge and now I've put his on charge, put some more charge on his phone. Might have to see if the guy that we've been talking to, or Jamie's been talking to for the last few days, see if he can charge up the portable charger for us so that we've got decent amount of charge. So yeah. But I gotta admit, portable chargers have got a lot better from where they were. Ex-housemate, he had one, and it was bulky as anything. It was horrible to carry around and didn't do a lot for it. He'd be able to get maybe a third of a charge out of it before he'd have to go put that on charge. This one, hopefully, I think I was reading last night, they said something like 2 full charges out of it before you need to recharge it. So we'll see how it goes, but yeah, I like having portable chargers on hand, especially with how bad my phone gets. Yep, that's my sub. So I got my sub. I'll eat some of that. Or I'll pick out the tomato, basically. Yeah. Good places. Yeah, whatever. Right, here he comes.
Okay, so I want you to have a look at this video.
Okay, I got video.
This is the latest developments.
Yep,
We are going to post this up later tonight.
Yeah, basically I'll send it to him and he'll post it later.
That's the area that they're mainly focusing on.
Okey-dokey. You want any sub?
Your comment?
Hang on. I'm watching, but while I'm watching, you want any of your sub?
No, I don't want it yet. Yeah, the advertiser photographer here too. Yeah, they're coming out for a press conference very, very shortly.
Yep. There's something of interest there.
Yeah. So you want to say to the people what that video I'm just showing you right now?
Okay. The digger that you can't see, I'm going to pan it around because of all the trees and everything. That digger isn't moving, but they are all standing around where they've been, around that hole that they've been digging, and they're looking in. What they're looking at, I don't know because it's too far away, even looking at it to see, but they are definitely looking at
It's
something.
another area of interest. It's off to the right of the screen as you're seeing right now. I've just taken a video on Jay's phone. We are going to post a video later tonight for people.
Once we get home and we've done everything, and
once again, people, a press conference is any moment now. We're just waiting for them to come across the road.
Yeah. Nah. I put Cookie in there. So I was trying to remember where I put Cookie.
Don't worry about the cookies yet. I'm not a cookie monster just yet. I am a cookie monster. We love cookies.
I did go.
The more cars are rocking up now. This was almost vacant by the time we got here.
We love our cookies, and we do. And
yeah, I feel good.
We were having. Normally, we get the white chocolate macadamia cookie from Subway, but I decided that we were going to try the raspberry cheesecake cookie.
Whoa, yum yum. The raspberry cheesecake.
Yeah.
I love cheesecake.
Exactly why I got it. And trust me, he does. He is
I have an evil sweet tooth sometimes. But yes,
sometimes.
I'm looking after my diet, don't worry. I have lost more weight this week.
You want me to tell him about that? What we found with your health? You want me to tell them what we found with your health?
What we what?
Found with your health.
Not yet. We will. We'll give an update soon. Not yet.
Okay.
All right, go on. Tell them now.
All right, hang on. So, about 6 months ago, he started going to the gym. We both started going to the gym. And we were going to the gym because he needed to lose weight, but I was diagnosed as a type 2 diabetic. Put on medication, and I ended up losing another 15, 20 kilo in that time frame in the last 6 months. And I am so close to the weight that my GP and everyone that's helping me want me to be at. So I'm really close to it.
I'm approaching 30 kilograms since I've started the program.
He's starting to approach 30. He's starting to approach a weight loss of about 30 kilos.
At the press conference.
Yeah, I know they're setting up for the press conference. So anyway, that was
I
all
will
well.
be taking the tripod with me.
Yes, I know. So let me finish my story here. So that's all well and good, but about 8 weeks ago, his weight started to plateau. So it wasn't going down, but it wasn't going up. So there was something going on.
No. Wait this way. No, come on.
So they sent off, got some blood tests done and sent off for that and went and saw a specialist and all that sort of stuff. And it was deemed that Jamie is what they call pre-diabetic. So he's not a type 2 diabetic, but he's close to being that. So they decided to put him on diabetic medication. And in the last...
I'll be back in a sec.
2 weeks, he's lost... No, sorry, in the last week, he's lost about 2 kilos. So his weight is now starting to go down again. And hopefully by the time he's at the full dosage that the specialists want him on of the diabetic medication, he won't plateau again for a while until he gets down to his ideal weight. It's been frustrating for both of us. Because I can see it. I can see the weight loss in him. But the scales just haven't been showing it. But yeah, he's doing everything right. He's eating healthy. Yes, his sweet tooth does play up a bit, but we've found things that he has that allow him to keep that sweet tooth. And I think we've got 10 here as well. I reckon that's channel 10. Sorry, I don't know if you might be able to see just the white car that's right in front of us. So for the last couple of times that we've been down here, 7 and 9 have been down here. Haven't seen 10. Have not seen anything from 10. But we've now got a third cameraman, and yes, it is 10. We've got the main 3. There's no ABC or SBS though. So for those of you who are watching from overseas, here in Australia, we've got the main 3 media outlets, or the main 3 media, like news outlets, TV stations, whatever you want to call them, Channel 7, Channel 9, and Channel 10. We've also got the ABC, which is the Australian Broadcasting Company, which was originally an offshoot of the BBC in the UK. It's not anymore, they're now completely separate entities, but that's what they were. And then we've got SBS, and I can't remember what SBS stands for, but it does stand for something. And again, they have news. They do a lot of, like the ABC, both of them do a lot of documentary type stuff. ABC's got 2 dedicated channels to children's programming. And then in the evenings, one of them, or at night, they shut down one, and the other one becomes more adult content. Not just classic content, but adult content. And then SBS can be anything, but they do have a dedicated 24/7 news channel, which is news from around the world. They also have a dedicated food channel, which is just reality food cooking shows and stuff like that. Which I sometimes will just sit there with it on, and I'll just have it on in the background and potter around and do things around the house. 7, 9, and 10, generally speaking, have the sport split up between them. 7 has AFL, 9 has NRL, and 10 has the soccer. So I think we call it the A League here. I don't really follow the soccer here. That's on 10, and then the cricket used to be on 9, but that's now on 7. So yeah, but the fact that we've got all 3 means something. It sounds like. Yes, we are live, and we will be here for a while, hopefully. I don't know what the charge is on Jamie's phone, but it was about 80% when we first started, and we are now on a portable charger. So we are doing well. It is now almost 2 o'clock, so at some point between now and 2:30, so at some point in the next half hour, we will get this press conference, I think. But yeah, and hopefully they have found something of value, because like a lot of Adelaideans, or Adelaide peoples, whatever you want to call us, just don't call us late for dinner. We want to see this solved. I may only be in my 30s, but this did majorly impacted my life. So something has come up. I'm just going to go with M. I hope you don't mind. It's just easier on me. So M, they have found something. Or I don't know if they found something, or not long before we got here, and we got here about half an hour, just over half an hour ago, we got here. And just before we arrived, somebody rocked up with more information. Now, what that is, we don't know. They came out, they grabbed the guy, they took him in. That's all we know at the moment. We're waiting for the press conference to see if there's anything else, like to see what, like if they're going to say anything. But yeah, we missed it just. But yeah, something has definitely gone on. Now, what we're not sure about is if today is the last day and tomorrow we'll just be filling in the hole, or the holes, I should say, because we've got multiple holes that have been dug. They're now on their 4th. So I don't know what they're going to do about that, like what's actually going to happen. We're hoping that by the end of today we will know. They do tend to finish up, like the media tend to leave by about 4:30ish. They're all heading back, because they're sort of getting ready to go by that point. Okay, there's a vehicle coming around now with the guys. Don't know where they're going to park it, but okay, we are not far off, and I think we've got more media. Yeah, I know. All right, I'm going to unplug this, and hopefully it doesn't screw. There we go. That's unplugged. That is all yours.
We'll have to watch the news tonight because the guy that had the information actually had documents and photos of Harry Fitz.
Okay, you over there. And hello hello to New Zealand.
Hello, New Zealand. Come right there, come right there. All right, we're going to the press conference. Sorry, but we're just going to the press conference. Shay, can you zoom in? No? Oh, well. We're about to have a press conference, ladies and gentlemen, so if I'm not talking and it's quiet, that's because we're getting ourselves prepared. Awesome job you guys are doing. Awesome.
Well, we are trying. We're still trying. We're putting it in the side.
You're going to tell.
And never give up.
I didn't mean to ring you before, but that information was when Drew went in with you. Yeah, I rang you to say about the information. It seems interesting, doesn't it? Good lead. Oh, yeah. chunk of it.
Just put some grass on it. Just touch some grass on it.
Does that have a charger? Huh? The charger, does it?
No, what am I saying?
So they're going to show the information towards that.
Yeah, well, it will be. What a block of one.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying what I got to.
Yeah.
Ready to go, guys?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, ready to go? Ready? Okay, so here we are on day 6 of the excavation. This morning it was looking like but then fresh information came. This is how this story continues to have twists and turns. So today, a former employee of the site came dig and informed us that he was here in 1997, the day that Castalloy closed, and he witnessed, as he had done on many occasions, Harry Phipps coming from his office in the southeast across to an area in the west. And on that occasion, that last day, it was a warm day, you'll remember. Phipps was wearing a white shirt and a hat, and Phipps had taken his hat off, held it to his chest, and just stared at this location for 15 minutes and then walked away. I can tell you there's nothing that is of visual importance for somebody to stand there for 15 minutes and stare at an industrial site. So that was how he could do it on that day, and what he had done previously, visiting that area quietly on his own, contemplating something, and this employee, and we verified, we read to you, we showed us his credentials. This employee found it rather strange that day when he saw him there, and he thought it was important enough to come here today and tell us, and as a result of that, we're now moving to site 5. That is being excavated right now, but Martin can tell you a little bit more about that.
Frank, how come this person has just come forward today, and how come they haven't told the years ago when they were excavating it? Did you ask them? Or?
Thanks to you, the media publicity that this dig is generated. And not only today, as I mentioned previously, my email is inundated with information and people having their theories about what happened. It was an interesting one in today. And that in 1982 and 1983, there were excavations being undertaken at the Striga side of the site, and it appeared that human remains had been uncovered. Harry Phipps allegedly identified them as possible Aboriginal remains. He didn't want to report it, he didn't want the authorities to know. And according to the civil contractor, Phipps said that he did do that, worked with that community stuff. So these remains were quietly gathered and shipped off to a location north of Adelaide. Now that's an important line of inquiry. We'll be taking that further. I'll also be letting the police know about that. Also the Office of Aboriginal Affairs. I think that's important. It's a great thing, and I'll talk about the person, but again, very incredible information. I have names and other details, so we'll get back to it. However, these people felt that this was important information. Now, police did say to me, and so did the USA, there would be, and there was a likelihood that Indigenous remains could be found on this site. Again, here's another layer of evidence that's come forward that suggests something was found there and it was hidden. We need to verify that, but that gives you an idea of the type of information that's been coming into my office. I said that it did. And look, I understand. But They have a separate dig. And look, I understand them coming forward to defend their fans, and I think it's the right thing. However, this was just a unique piece of information. No doubt that there was that link. It was relevant. I don't think it was relevant. It's relevant. There's no disputing the facts. And Nice hasn't disputed the fact that there was a link between the Phipps family and the Beaumont family. And I think that's important. No one knew that. And we always knew that the marriage would have come well after the Beaumont's disappeared. So there's no link between marriage and the disappearance of the Beaumonts. I'm not saying that. It's just an interesting association between the two families that hadn't been known previously. So it was interesting. But let me tell you, that's not the reason we're here. If somebody's going to imply that the only reason we've come to do the dig is because of that link, that's rubbish. I only found out about that one week before the dig. And I see that the news has been quite critical of the source of my information. No, the source of my information is quite credible. And I won't name who that person was, but it was important enough information for me to take it seriously. But look, I understand how a family feels. Absolutely. Any family would want to defend their reputation. This isn't all about that. This is about piles of circumstantial evidence that's been collected over a number of years that first would show that Harry Phipps was a real weirdo with strange fetishes, that we had allegations from members of his own family of some that they were sexually abused by him when they were children, and also links between Phipps wearing into the disappearance of the children. Two brothers came here like great science told. That's why we're here. We're here because of the evidence that was presented that there was a grave size hole dug. That's what we've been looking for the last 6 days. More than 3,000 cubic metres of soil has been uncovered, and we're still looking. Here we are on the 6th day. I didn't expect that we'd now find ourselves at another part of the site. I didn't expect that I was going to get more information about other activities and allegedly secret activities that went on here in the 1980s. And that is important, and that needs to be explored now. Were human remains discovered here in the 1980s? Were they Aboriginal? We don't know. We don't know what they were. Were they dug up and taken to another location? Because allegedly the site closed down by police while they looked for more remains. So that has to be explored. So you can see where this case goes and unravels. There's all sorts of twists and turns, We go down rabbit warrens, find nothing, and then something else turns up. It's been fascinating.
Frank, sorry if you already said this, but the new information we got this morning, when was it when you saw Phipps with his hat on his chest? Can you say what year?
Yeah. It was November 1997. And that was the last day that Castalloy, it was his last day.
So is it possible that he was farewelling the factory?
Oh, he was there. That's where he worked. He worked in one of the factories. But he often saw Phipps walk from his office across to that southwestern area and just stare at it. There's only more industrial properties there. I don't know why somebody would stand there for 15 minutes and just stare at industrial property. There was nothing visually attractive about going there, but he did this constantly. Why did he do that? At the end, that brings us to the thing that we need to have a look. That was something good. That's what we're doing. This is what we're doing. We're trying to eliminate all the possibilities. Much will explain how the dig will be conducted this afternoon and what we will do. But we've already gone down, what, 2 metres? Yeah, we've gone down 2 metres and we've gone through a whole layer of individual fields and we've gone much of explaining the significance of that. Sure. Thank you. Well, at the moment, forward. And we came here, jumped, and he was explaining where to go with both standing so it formation on the ground will extend it until we find a mark, some disturbance with the ground layer that will indicate that somebody is putting something there. But if I do go from here and go to the side. Yes. As long as we can. Anybody else? Bill? So it's enough to keep on the biggest diversity of species is made in various different types of soil. Some would find in small amounts of bone, animal bone, and other stuff like castings, and others will find nothing. So we just go and see what we get as we go.
Bill, if you hadn't found this new or got this new information today, do you think you would have wrapped up the search?
I think that corner was still a place of a bit of interest to us, just historically. We probably would have had, if we had time tomorrow, gone over and done that as well. But now we've got a real direction in the description he's given us. It's narrowed it down tremendously. I've already seen the site since it's been the most from the air, but it's an enormous site. It's huge.
And so now we're up when I was standing in the dark, was it here, was there. We've got a fair idea, give or take 20 metres of where it might have been, so that's us to go hard.
Thanks to us for a while.
Yeah.
Thanks to Mark.
Yeah, I'm the one that got it all.
He's
Yeah.
been every country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rang you guys about the
Us too.
information.
Us too.
And Jamie as well.
Yeah. No, it was a pretty full on story. So yeah, I'm glad I passed the information on.
Well done, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's it.
This is the guy.
Yeah.
You were
I'll
the
try
one
to
that
talk.
Yeah,
told me.
yeah.
I don't want to talk.
he told us the man was here. He said the guy was here.
Spotters. Well, he told me the story and it blew me away. So yeah,
Trouble.
I'm not allowed to talk.
Trouble.
There you go. Not good. Mom's gonna kill me.
It's all right. It's all right.
You want to talk to Flavio at all? You want to talk to Flavio?
Yeah, you're the man. Come on.
Yeah. Frank. I was here yesterday. You're probably saying, "Oh, with him." I missed it by 20 minutes because I was coming from the gym. You just want to give a quick update, just a very quick update with Site 5.
Sure, mate.
Yep. This is Frank, who was the
Where
local.
am I doing?
Yeah, just over here.
What are you doing that for?
I'm doing it for YouTube.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah.
Alright.
So this is Frank, who is a Adelaide independent MP, and he's also been working on the site. So I missed it by 20 minutes with this new information. I don't know the other gentleman.
Okay. Well, look, I'll explain what happened.
Yeah.
So today, a former employee of the site came on the Kincaid Avenue side and identified himself as a former employee. He was here in 1977.
Right.
In November 1977. He worked here for nearly 10 years.
Yep.
And he often saw Harry Phipps, the owner of the factory, walk across from his office, which was, quite some distance to the southeast, across to the northwest corner of the site where that where that earth mover is now.
Yeah.
And on this particular day, it was very hot.
Yep.
Harry was wearing a white shirt and a hat.
Yep.
And then, in almost like a sign of remembrance, he took his hat off, like this, placed it on his chest for 15 minutes, staring ahead. Now, there's nothing to see there except more industrial properties.
Yes.
There is no parklands, beautiful view.
No. That was all vacant at one stage.
Yeah. Well, you just wonder, why was he standing there?
Yeah.
For 15 minutes staring.
Exactly.
So, thanks to this employee, we've decided now to have Site 5.
Yep.
And we're looking at that now.
Yep.
And just to see, was anything buried there?
So just one question in that regard to Site 5. You only got till tomorrow to complete this dig with this information. If it is legit, will you ask for extended time?
No, we have to be off the site by 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right? So that will be the end of it. The site has to be returned to the state it was.
Yeah.
Look, we'll assess it tomorrow. Right? But I think it's very worthwhile for us being here.
Yep.
If we don't find anything,
you've done your job.
Well, not only that, we haven't failed.
No,
right?
but it still remains open.
Failure is really in not continuing research.
No, exactly. Right? But you've done more. You've done so more than what the police done.
I won't hear of this being failed.
No. You've done so much more than what the South Australian Police have done. You said it in the press conference yesterday. You said it earlier in the dig that the South Australian Police 2013, 2018 didn't do their thorough job. You guys done a truckload of work, and you guys deserve a beer afterwards.
Oh, well, we do. But as I said, I don't consider we failed.
No.
Failure is not
an option.
Continuing to look for the Beaumont kids.
Failure is never an option either.
No, it ain't. Well done. Good on
you.
you.
No, mate. And I will give you a beer.
Did I tell you about that other stuff? Did you miss that about bones? Did you get that?
No. Yeah, the bones. I missed that. I missed that. Here's another thing I missed. I was at the gym earlier this morning, so they wanted me here. I spoke to Bill last night, and I am, just for a thing, I am donating to victims of violence of children. I was going to come around today with a carton of beer for you boys, but Bill said, better not. I want you to donate money to children's charity.
I like your Valentino Rossi hat as well.
Yes, Valentino Rossi. Good dusty due to that.
Yeah.
So the bones, yes. What happened to the bones?
Well, as I said, because of all the media interest in this,
Yes.
my office has been inundated with emails and phone calls.
Yes.
We've got hundreds of emails.
Yep.
Some very interesting ones. Some that are really worth exploring. Some I'll have to refer to the police. One that came in today was from a former civil contractor who was here on the site in the 82-83 period.
Yep.
According to this person, human remains were allegedly uncovered on the street side of the site.
That's where the main office was.
Yep. So there were some excavations going on, obviously, for some more building work at Castalloy. Now, according to the civil contractor, Harry Phipps identified these bones as saying that they were most probably Aboriginal bones, but he didn't want to report it, as he should have.
Yes, he should.
Because it would have stopped the excavations immediately. Police and authorities would have come here to inspect it further.
Yep.
So instead, he asked the civil contractor to remove the bones and take them to a property north of Adelaide.
Right.
So I'm going to report that to the police, and the police can then take it further. Aboriginal affairs also need to be informed.
Exactly. Thank you for your hard work, mate, and thank you for your time. And I will come to your office and applaud you personally as well. Right. Oh, there you have it. That was Frank, who was the independent MP for South Australia. I'm going to pass his tripod back to Shay so he can put the charger on. That was the press conference for today. Hope you enjoyed that little interview I had with Frank because we couldn't really hear it properly. But I gave it. So we have got site number 5.
Okay. Baby, can you just ask him if he can charge that?
Why? It's flat.
No, it's okay. Just ask him if he's able to charge it for us. I've got the cord.
Channel 9.
Yeah, just wait.
What, in the car?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading through the comments because, as you know, he had the phone. Okay, I don't really know what happened. I wasn't over there. I was sitting, relaxing in the sun, well, sitting in the shade actually, but enjoying the sunlight. I do know that, like, you. Okay, so. Hang on, I'm just going to shift you a little bit more. So if they had found anything, we would know because everything would go quiet. Hang on. In the car would be better if possible. Hang on, just coming over.
You want the charge, Hal?
Okay, are you able to charge in your car? No, you're not. All right, I'll see if it'll let me
Plug that into there.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to talk,
Don't
sorry.
worry, I just wanted to ask. You spoke to the former employee and that's how you got this story, right?
Yes.
When did you actually speak to him?
Today.
Today?
Yeah.
So are you both former employees?
I'm not. I didn't work here.
Okay.
He thought I was with the news crew. I put him on to Channel 9.
Okay.
Channel 9 didn't want to talk to him.
Okay.
So I rang Frank, direct. Frank came out, grabbed him and took him.
Okay.
That's all I'm allowed to say. I heard the whole story.
I don't ask his name. I'm just wanting to know, so the former employee didn't stay back for chatting at this press conference?
No, he had to go pick up his son.
Right, okay.
But he's coming back. He's coming back to talk to me. Yeah.
But he doesn't want to be on camera.
He doesn't want to be on camera. He doesn't want his name said, nothing.
Okay.
He's already said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will get back to you. Just check it periodically, see if it is, 'cause it's flashing at me, and I'm not sure.
It just seems like it's a strong, good leak. This, like this could be it.
Okay.
What?
So you have no relation to this.
No relation to him. No relation to this. Nothing. I'm just here because I seen 3 birds on the ground. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. And the two came up to me thinking I was telling one. I told them this unbelievable story, and I ran Frank the rest and said, "This man's got crazy story."
Have you been following this case for a while?
Only a couple of days.
Okay.
So yeah, nothing good on it.
Coming that way.
Thank you.
No worries.
Yeah, away from the camera. Away from the camera.
Sorry, there we go.
You're right. You're right.
Frank said my name on camera.
No. You're right. We didn't get you. We didn't get you.
I know, but on that video before they might have, before I covered my face. Hey? Yeah.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. We know if they found something because we would see everything stop. Are you guys saying, okay, can I just get someone to comment? Are you saying what I'm saying? I think I'm
No. See where the
Hang on,
excavator's
just-
got.
Can you let me finish? Am I saying so I've got an excavator here.
Yeah.
But is that what?
That's
the other one. Okay, sorry. We've got both going. So the excavator on.
Off to his right is where the new site is. Site number 5.
Hang on. This
off
one
to the right.
is filling in the hole.
You got a helicopter.
Yeah, I know. This one is digging the hole. So that's what we're saying. Okay. You're good. I only ever get the back of you. So, yeah. Now, it's... God, just ignore that. That's just normal.
So the update is, I asked Frank, and people heard it, and I'm going to relate to you, Chad. This new vital information is legit. I asked Frank, would they extend the time? And they said no, they've got to be out here by 4 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay, so they've got to be out of here by 4 tomorrow.
So they're working their arse off to get it now and done.
Okay.
Nah, he comes down to the fence line. It's not there. It's over the back of him.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
They're leveling the ground out so he can turn the excavator. There's a lot of sand there.
Okay.
But the old guy that had the information, apparently he's coming back.
Pretty much. If they found anything, it would go dead quiet, and then all of a sudden, we'd be pushed out.
And if the police gets involved, it becomes a crime scene, and therefore they have to shut the site down.
Yes. And it would then become extended.
They've got to 4 p.m. tomorrow to find out what this new information that this guy talked about that's down at this corner down here.
Yeah. So, by the looks,
number 5.
So it looks like tomorrow we will be back out here. Hopefully with close to 2 fully charged phones and a fully charged...
Well, just remind me, I've got to get the portal back off him. Is it charging or not?
I don't know, because I don't know what it's supposed to do when it charges. And there was no information on the packaging, so playing by ear on that one.
So, did everybody enjoy that Frank interview? Leave a comment in the comment section. Because I know people couldn't really hear the press conference that well, so I actually got Frank to speak to me off camera.
Okay.
What?
Em just said there was an interview about a week ago with another lead on Port Road.
We don't know nothing more about that. So that could be the house. Frank was talking about that Harry was supposed to move the bones to a northern suburbs property.
Yeah, but Port Road is a western...
Northwest.
Still, it's northwest, but it's classified as a western suburb. The western suburbs.
But is that the property or not? We don't know.
Okay, I hope I'm not jumping to conclusions that you're a female, but Em just said she thinks it's from 5AA with Frank. So Frank said something to 5AA.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't heard that yet because we've been at the gym. When was this?
Last week.
Yeah, we were probably at the gym.
Probably. We're all over the place these days. Okay, somebody called up during the interview to say Harry had another factory. Something to do with surfboards, perhaps?
I don't know. All I know is he had other properties.
We all, like, living here in Adelaide, we know.
He's got
Fitz
other properties. He's got
had
more than one property.
a lot of properties.
Whether they're business, factory, or residential, I don't know. But
I think it was a mixture of both.
He did own other properties.
We do know that, like, I do know from my own search that he definitely had other commercial properties.
I'll say it. If it is a business, or that's where he got the topsoil from the northern suburbs.
Well, he did, yeah. There's rumours that he got topsoil, or the part of what's been come out in the last this last week has something to do with stuff from.
Well, apparently the old guy is coming back. So if I can talk to him off camera, I will.
One good thing this week, I've noticed the parking inspectors haven't been around.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think the council must have told them.
Yeah.
Leave it alone. You're gonna have media and that.
Imagine how much money they'll make if they find everybody for parking too long.
Yeah, well, a friend of mine on Monday, she was in a no parking zone, and
Well,
she knew something, and she goes,
we actually, like,
better move your car.
Jamie and I actually
So
live
she already had a heads up.
close by to this, just to the right of the screen. Not that far away is a cans and bottle recycling depot that we use along with my parents. So we've seen this site go from a factory site to nothing. We've seen it. Haven't we? We've seen this go from the factory.
We've actually done the walk around 2 years ago on Southern Cruise.
Yeah, and
we went from Glenelg Beach to Wentworth Bakery to Harris's place to here. We've done a lot, and Bill Hayes just shook my hand again. He knows who I am. We are going to donate probably to the Smith Family Show. That's what he said.
Smith Family? Yeah, we can do the Smith Family. By all means, we can do that. Anything to help.
There's other organisations. Just have a look, see what's
basically
available.
Anything. So we are all for trying to help children have a leg up, so that there isn't a reason for them to be bullied, or they have somewhere to go and feel safe, because that's what we want for them. Having been
the charger for the phone at all? For the phone.
Phone. I got the cable. He's got the portable.
Well, we might have to charge the phone up.
You should be okay, because it was on charge.
I don't know how many percent was got at the moment. That's why I'm saying I can probably just walk around with him and just be beside him.
Just so that everybody knows what's going on, and I'm saying it to you. I want to leave here 4:30 at the latest.
We've got plenty of time.
Which means we've got plenty of time. And the reason I'm saying 4:30 at the latest,
we've got plenty of time,
is because last night we got home 5 minutes after the news started, and so we missed the
bulletin.
The Beaumont update that they've been doing at the start of the news here every day. We want to get home in time for it tonight.
But I will want to stress this. If this new information is legit, they will not get extended time. They have to be off the site by 4 p.m. tomorrow.
Unless something is found.
Therefore, it's head down, thumbs up. Failure is not an option now due to this new site. hole number 5.
So
That's what Frank was saying.
we will be back out here tomorrow. Not 100% sure what time, but we've got a couple of appointments first thing in the morning.
I've got a doctor check-up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, I had blood test done, remember?
Oh yeah, no, that. Yeah, so he had a blood test done 2 weeks ago. Going back for that.
And I had another one last week at the hospital.
Oh yeah, forgot about that one. They did another one at the hospital too, so we might get the results for that one as well. Not sure. And I've got to organise for bloods to be taken for me. Yeah, I've got possible signs of rheumatoid arthritis. It's never fun, but would explain so much. Because they do say that autoimmune disorders do come in pairs.
It's that.
Yep. Oh, so that's what.
Don't forget my sunglasses down there.
I know your sunglasses are down there. Sorry, his sunglasses are by my legs. So I don't know if you guys could see it, but there was somebody standing up on a there was a camera going over the fence. I wasn't sure what he was standing on, then I realised he was standing on top of his car. But no, I still don't feel 100% right when I'm sitting here. For those that have watched the last couple of days, I think I've mentioned that I've had this off feeling. Whether it's the children or not, I don't know, but just something that hasn't felt 100% right for me. Still got the issue going on, but bringing this to you guys, I feel is more important than what I'm feeling. I've got to push it aside and yeah. Thank you. I know what it's like to be in and out of hospital. It sucks at the best of times. I got medical issues galore. But this is just sitting out here for the last, because this is now day 3 that we're sitting out here. Sorry. Oh, bunch of birds here, the tree behind me. Not sure what type they are, but they're making a lot of noise. But just sitting out here talking gibberish really has been really good for me. I do know that come Sunday I will probably sleep most of the day, but it is what it is. And making sure that you guys can see this is important. Yes, mainstream media has been on top of this, but they haven't had, I believe 2018, they had one of the, I think, I'm not 100% sure, so I wouldn't quote me on this, but I think somebody, one of the mainstream media channels did have a live feed going when they were doing the dig. But yeah, not 100% sure on that. I will get Jamie to come back and talk to you again very shortly, actually, because I need to go next door and get some eggs. Yeah, I thought somebody had a live stream in 2018, and I mean, I get it this time round. People want to know, but at the same time, because it isn't a taxpayer-funded dig, it's a privately funded dig. I think they've said no to mainstream media being inside the fence. They can be outside, they can do updates and all that sort of stuff. We can do what we're doing because we're not mainstream media. We're sitting outside, we're not trying to get inside the fence or anything like that. We're just sitting out here, chatting away and showing what's on the screen or showing what's happening from our perspective outside. Whereas mainstream media being mainstream media, they'd be trying to, or they would probably be getting in people's way. So I kind of get Frank and that going no to mainstream media being on the inside. That, and I do believe they are documenting this. I think we will at some point they will bring out a documentary over what has happened. Not 100% sure, and I wouldn't quote me on it, but we have seen a crew with them the last 3 days with cameras and proper microphones and that. So, well and truly it is being documented. What they're going to do with that, we don't know. I think we'll find out at a later date. And if they do decide to release it as a documentary, we will let you guys know, because it'll give us a better understanding of what went on to them. And I've got some sort of bee, waspy, fly thingy bugging around. Gum. Yay. I would have gone and tried to squish it, but I've got no shoes on at the moment. Oh, goody. Yep, dangle. Yeah, someone that we've met here, he's been here the last 3 times that we've been here. He's got his own portable charger, and we're using his portable charger to charge our portable charger for a bit, just because it makes it easier, and we can, then put it on here if we need to. But yeah. Okay. I'm just going to move you around again. Not 100% sure. So we definitely know they're in a new hole. And it's in a spot that's never been dug in before. So if there is something there, it wouldn't have been disturbed. Now, yesterday they were talking about the tree that the digger is actually currently in front of, being on the spot, on a spot that they needed to be. And they wanted to remove that tree. Now, someone was saying if they did remove the tree and go under the cement slab that's there is a possibility that they wouldn't find bones. So, okay, yeah, it would be. We'd love to. Okay, they have actually gone down to the 1966 level. The guy at the moment, he's moving around a bit on me, so I'm trying to keep an eye on where he is. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay, that's right, because look, that I'm moving. So, no, Sapole do have cadaver dogs. They do have them. But Sapole want nothing to do with this unless something is found. They've come out and said we are playing no part in this unless something is found. If something is found, then sweet. But otherwise, no. Now, they have been able to get down, they can get down to the 1966 level quite quickly. And they have been down there for most of it. They've got down there quite quickly, both holes. The 2018 they got down there. The hole they dug, they got down to. I wholeheartedly agree. I think somebody should. Just got a trained cadaver dog. It'd be great if they did, but you're fine. You're far enough away that it can't register you properly.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I've got to face the radio.
The problem, the biggest problem, and one of the reasons they haven't looked at bringing in a dog, is that it's been so long, and the dog may not be able to find anything or smell anything. And I've got to sit again. There we go. So yeah, even if they did bring in a dog, it may not be able to smell anything because it may have disintegrated. Because of the trees and that were on this site, and there was a lot of them. Apparently, someone was saying they actually have that they, for some reason, they leach, or they cause a lot of acidity in the ground, which means that the bones in the time frame that we're looking at would have been eroded away. It doesn't affect clothing or stuff like that, apparently, but it can affect bone. So that's why cadaver dogs may not work. Ground penetrating radar would though.
All right, you want to know what the funniest thing is? The guy that passed the information on to old mate.
That'd be cool.
The information that the old guy came today,
Yeah.
with the site number 5, the new information.
Yeah.
Right? He thought that old mate was fucking Channel 7. That's why he spoke to him. He said, "What the fuck are you talking to me for?" Right?
I'm not media.
Nah. He gave him the photo. It's on his phone.
You've seen?
No.
Because he can't. For legal reasons, he can't show.
Mainstream media asked questioning old mate about the information that the guy sent to him. He said, "I'm not passing it over," but the man coming back there, not speaking on camera. And then he probably won't even talk then.
Oh, that's an update and a half.
But the guy did go on the site with him.
Okay. I'm going to get you in a minute to stay here so that I can go get...
You want to get eggs?
Yep. I want eggs. I want double yolkers.
What?
I want double yolkers.
Yeah. So you can have a protein in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, I like eggs. Well, actually, specifically, I like scrambled eggs.
I can hardly read the chat, but there's a lot of writing there.
Oh, yeah. Read it when you get home. He will read through... Start that again. Jamie will read through all your comments when he goes back and re-watches this once we're home and the news is done and dusted.
Now, where this excavator is at the front of the camera, that's not where they're digging.
No.
That was hole number 3.
That was...
Hole number 5 is way off to the right.
Yes. I wonder where the Pontiac is. Send a cadaver dog through the Pontiac.
It could be in the museum, it could be in the scrap metal pile, who knows?
Could be in somebody's private collection and they just don't realise.
Who knows?
Yep, exactly. I really should have brought my slides down. Oh, I should have brought my sandals down with me.
Should have brought a bucket and say you want them to build fan castles.
Well, it is. Okay. Men who go into this side of construction, who dig the holes and all that, they are just like little kids playing in a sand pit. If the sand pit's bigger, and the machines are bigger.
Well, we'll say this. Apparently the gentleman is coming back, and I can guarantee you the media is going to be like freaking leeches and seagulls trying to find out who he is. He doesn't want to speak on camera.
And I don't blame him. But, oh, did you notice we had all three?
What?
7, 9, and 10.
And another couple. Well,
Yeah.
another couple.
And the advertiser.
Oh, more than that, there's more media now that there's new breaking news, new developments.
How'd they hear that there was a new development?
But I hope you like the press conference. I did. That's the second one that was great. Then I got about 10 minutes with Frank on his own.
Yep.
Till I missed a bit.
Ah.
Because the excavation was behind us, I can hardly hear him. But I just want him to verify what he was saying in the press conference,
yeah? Yeah, I'm not with that.
Like, he could have easily said, no, I don't want to talk, but he knows who I am.
Yeah.
He's seen me here since Tuesday. Bill knows who I am. Stuart knows who I am. So, I'm not treading on anyone's toes. That's what I said from the very beginning.
He is what I classify as a good politician.
Independent.
Yes, he is an independent, but when I say good politician, what I'm talking about is that he will actually take the time to talk with you.
He funded the 2013 dig here.
So he's funded that one and this one?
Yep.
Okay. And then the taxpayers funded 2018?
That was from the police, yes.
Which was why there was a live stream for 2018, but there wasn't for 2013, and there hasn't been for this one.
But the South Australian police did not do their thorough job in both of those digs. They've done a lot more in this one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
because they've had more to work
apparently
with.
they're going down 2 metres so far.
Okay.
Right, and then if they've got to go further, go further. Not this excavation.
No, the one that's
way over to the right.
Yeah.
This one is still in the hole back up.
Yeah.
I mean, even if we do move down to the right, you still won't be able to see what's freeze in front of us.
Yeah.
That's why we're just standing here. And if you see people running, you know what's happening.
Yep.
You see the police coming in up the front.
Yep.
Or if you hear someone yelling, they found something. So... Alona driver.
Yeah, there's been a lot that have gone through.
Do a parallel park around here. Reverse parallel park. Come on.
You look like a little cricket. A little jumping bug. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by bugs. I gotta put shoes
So you're
on.
going to get your double yokers?
I'm gonna go get my smegs. Yes, Smeghead.
Huh?
Yes, Smeghead. And if anyone knows what that's from, yay! Because Bullfed here don't. Bullfed does not know where Smeghead comes from.
I don't even know.
I might turn around and say where it comes from at the end, towards the end.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Ow, I burned myself.
Once a jolly white man sit on the billabong under the shade of a coolabah tree.
Well, I'm not under a coolabah tree. I'm under a tree though. I might need to move you guys. When I come back, I might need to move you guys a bit.
Came and he watched and waited by the billabong. Come on, waltzing
Yep, Red Dwarf.
Matilda with me.
I'm actually more of a Doctor Who fan.
I like.
But one of my brothers, and I've got 4 brothers, is a massive Red Dwarf fan.
Oh, who's this? Mark Turner. Hello, Jamie and Shay. You are both
He's
doing a
from
great job.
Ipswich. Hey, Ipswich.
And your coverage is in this house. G'day, Mark for Ipswich. You're up at Queensland, the banana country.
You're not a banana bender, are you?
Hey, I like eating bananas.
Yeah, but you know the bananas are growing straight and they have to be bent. They don't come to the...
Here's a question. Why is Queensland the banana country where the big bananas in New South Wales up at Cross Harbour?
And they got the giant pineapple in Queensland. Yeah, that
would be more to say. Like the banana by a pineapple. Anyway. So, Mark, if you haven't heard, there's a new site, hole number 5. New information has been developed. An old gentleman came down here earlier before we even went live, before we even got here.
All right, I'll be back.
And
don't you go anywhere.
Yeah. Molly asked, how hot is it down there today? Shay, you got your temperature?
Yeah, hang on.
In a second, before Shay Rockbot goes away and gets some eggs.
26.
Huh?
26.
26?
26.
26 degrees Fahrenheit, Celsius. 26 today. It's 26. But with all the dust and that, makes it hotter. So with the dust and that from the hole in front of us, it's about 30 degrees. But don't worry, we've got plenty of fluids, we've got plenty of food. I'm just waiting for the portable charger to charge up so my phone doesn't go flat. We do have a portable charger now. My husband just got home and immediately asked, does Jamie have any updates? Yes, I do. An old gentleman came down to the site here before we went live, before we got here, about 20 minutes before we come down here. And he passed on new information that he used to work here and used to know who Harry Phipps was. And in the 70s, he saw Harry Phipps walk from his main office, which is down on the corner of Kincaid and this other street. I can't remember the name of the street. Anyway, down in the far corner towards Kincaid, and he walked about 15 minutes right up until the site, which is on the far right hand of the screen. I'm not taking that phone call right now. Are we live? Put a thumbs up. Are we live? I think we're still live. Why did the phone ring? Yeah, okay, we're still live. Anyway, for the president's asked for updates. Yeah, an old gentleman came down with some new information about Harry Phipps on this site, and apparently site hole number 5, which is on the right hand side, which is off the camera, you can't see because the trees there. And they're going to be digging in that site. They've got till 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. I asked Frank, who is a state independent member of parliament, I asked him earlier, briefly on camera, if this information is indeed legit and they do find something, would they extend the days? And apparently they said no, till Friday, till tomorrow, Saturday at 4 p.m. And apparently the gentleman that gave the information is expected to come back down here sometime before closure. So I don't know what time. I know the mainstream media want to get this information off him, but he's not going to talk on camera. So,
I got
yeah.
him.
So Shay's back with the double yolk of eggs, so we can have some protein for breakfast and whatnot.
They're free range eggs, and they're from the Barossa Valley.
They're from the Barossa, which is a good place. There's a wine. How much was that?
$8.20.
$8.20 for a double yolk is a dozen.
Nope.
No?
10.
10.
But they're
10.
king size.
But they're king size. King size.
Sorry,
What did
guys,
the
I'm
old
gonna
man
move you
say?
in a second.
Okay. The old man said that back in the 1970s, he saw Harry Phipps, who was the owner of the factory, walk out of his main office over to where they're currently digging at site number 5 with a white shirt and a brim hat. He took his hat off and he stared at this location for 15 minutes. Now, why was he standing there? Because there was no buildings on that side of the factory. There was nothing, right? So the question is, why did Harry Phipps stand in this location for 15 minutes just staring there? Now, if they do find something, well, the police will have to be involved. But also another gentleman came around about bones being found by Indigenous people down near the main office back in the 1980s. Apparently, they had passed the information on to the Indigenous community and to find out what other information that needs to be. Apparently, the bones were found and got removed from the site because Harry didn't want the site to be closed down and whatnot, and they have a criminal investigation and blah, blah, blah. Why didn't this come out back then? It's like all the stories that coming out. Like a neighbour seeing the two boys and Harry here on the day that in 66 when the hole got dug. But in 1980s, apparently bones were found of Indigenous people, and they had verified the South Australian Police and also the Indigenous leader community in that regard. Jamie, I believe that Harry is the prime suspect. Let me go back a bit. I want to read the comment. I can read it. Jamie, I believe that Harry is the prime suspect in this case. I will be very much think this grave-sized hole is to be uncovered. Yeah, we do too. But unfortunately, on this site, there has been so many freaking holes being dug over the years. We just don't know where exactly this grave-sized hole is. And all they found at the moment is animal bones and rubbish and bottles and you name it. I wonder what happened to those bones. Yeah, same here. I'd like to know what happened to the bones too. There were Indigenous people, Aboriginal people. Back in 1981, 82, they found bones on the site down near the other left-hand side corner. So those bones being removed because Harry didn't want the police to be involved and whatnot. What are you doing? We might be changing location so you can actually see the excavation being played. I thought Harry just said they were Indigenous. Yeah, they are Indigenous. They're Aboriginals. Aboriginals are Indigenous, or in Torres Strait Islanders, but didn't get verified. Harry covered it up quick smart. Yes, he did. He removed them, and apparently the bones went up north somewhere on another property.
All right, peoples, I am moving you.
We're moving the tripod and the camera so you can actually see the location where they're actually digging.
Because I found a better spot.
Yeah, well, a better spot. I'm going to get up.
All right, you get up and you take, baby. I will take tripod and...
You know a tripod with a band?
Yeah, I know. Sorry, guys. I got you. He's got what I was sitting on. Because I found a better... I was looking for better shade to sit in for myself. And I happened to find that if I bring you guys over here and then set you up around about there.
You see it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the spot. I'm just trying to get it right.
Take your bag off your shoulder.
All right. See where
I've got to go
this
and see
car
if the portal
is?
charge has been charged.
Just, yeah, just,
I have it. Give
yeah,
me
yeah,
something
you
first.
go.
Give me something first.
Yeah, hang on. Sorry, I've got to set myself up again. Yeah.
Now, what I can see, they're all standing there talking. Whether they have found something or not, I don't know, but they're all standing there. They're all pointing at one another and that. So that's all I can see at the moment over the fence.
Okay. Sorry.
Looks like they've got to remove a tree. There's a tree in that site. They look like they're pointing at the tree. It looks like they've got to get rid of it. Yeah?
Yeah.
So it looks like it's a small tree, not as big as the one that they were going to get done yesterday, which they didn't. That one's still standing, but the one that they're pointing at is a smaller tree. That can get bulldozed.
They can just run over it. All right, you need to go check, please.
All right, I'll go.
Sorry, guys, we just hit 20%. Hopefully we've got enough to keep it going for a little bit longer. Yeah, I want to keep this going for about another 15 or so minutes. He's doing something. Sorry, guys. Oh, wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly, I agree with you. Strong possibility that he lied and said that they were Indigenous so that they would be sent to an Indigenous site. Why? Okay. All right. I am doing multiple things at once because it's in my pocket. All right. Hopefully this doesn't jiggle too much.
We have a statement from the Harry Phipps family. I've just got to get Shay's phone.
All right. That's got 28%. Oh, I did take it out of my pocket.
This is breaking news, guys. Breaking news.
All right, pass it here.
Right now, I'll find it.
No, let me, please. There's a reason why I'm saying that, because he's not going to hear anything. No one's going to hear anything.
All right, can you read it out, Shay? That's the statement there.
18 minutes ago on the 7 News Adelaide Facebook page, the family of Harry Phipps, a suspect in the Beaumont Children case and former owner of the old Castalloy factory, has issued a scathing statement. The latest privately funded search at North Plympton for the gravesite of Jane, Anna and Grant Beaumont, who had been missing since 1966, is set to conclude tomorrow. The niece of Harry Phipps is disgusted with the fabricated reporting that she and her late husband are the bombshell link providing significant evidence between Harry Phipps and the Beaumont children's disappearance. Harry's niece and her husband, the very distant third cousin of Jim Beaumont, were first associated with each other in 1983. The Beaumont children disappeared in 1966, making the family liaison between Harry Phipps and the Beaumont children farcical. Harry's niece has never met the Beaumont children or their parents, Jim and Nancy. While her husband and Jim Beaumont knew each other, they did not socialise. Furthermore, the niece and her husband never separated, as reported by Frank Pangallo. They had a loving marriage. We find the reporting of lies, hearsay, and innuendos contemptible. Frank Pangallo's research obviously came from unreliable and discreditable sources. The smear campaign, with its preposterous stories, is a great tragedy, not only for Harry Phipps and his family members who cannot speak from their graves, but for the Beaumont family who have endured years of pain and suffering in their search for the truth. Authentic and truthful reporting with integrity is what the Beaumont and Phipps families deserve. The family fully supports SAPOL in their search for this horrendous tragedy to be solved. Prior to the excavation commencing, SAPOL advised that the individuals conducting the fresh excavation at the site are following a theory that SAPOL believes is not supported by evidence and available information. So, that's that. That's come from the niece. Harry Phipps' niece has come out and said that. Now, because of what was originally said, we had no idea how this all played out, how Phipps' niece and Jim's third cousin met. We didn't know because nobody came out and said anything. So it was all speculation on our part. But it has now come out that they didn't meet until well after the children had gone missing. So, I got it. So, and she never met the children. And the Beaumont cousin, I don't think really had anything to do with the children either.
Who knows? Who knows? It's all up in the air.
But
what do you think?
Yeah, what do you guys think
of the statement?
I think, me personally, I think because we had no idea, it was easy to speculate that they all knew each other prior to it all happening. And that's going basically on hearsay and things like that, which a good journalist knows you really shouldn't do. But we aren't journalists. So us speculating on the evidence as it comes to light is extremely normal. But yeah, it is what it is, and we just have to go with it, I guess. And
remember that red soil that they were looking for? Look at that hole that's you're sitting down. I'm looking at it now. I can see above the fence. The top of that sand is red, orange colour.
Yeah.
Look at that. See the bucket?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're all down there still, and they're stopping, starting. Look like they found something.
No.
Huh?
Okay, the white clip purse that Jane had has not been uncovered. There is speculation that somebody involved with this.
I've just been brought over.
Yeah. Did find something. Did find okay. Yeah. Molly and Max, you're right. A white clip coin purse type thing was found in the was seen in the basement of Phipps's house. but the wife refused to give it over or let anyone see it after that. It disappeared again. So it was never confirmed or disproven that it belonged to Jane. So yeah, it's a kind of like it feels like that one might have been a bit of a red herring, but we just don't know. Okay, they're up to something again. I wish I could zoom this in so you could see a bit better what I'm seeing. Yeah. We got a news crew back again. I'm not sure what it is, but we got a news crew back again. Okay, they're coming and going. They might be getting ready. Yeah, I think they're getting ready for the 4 o'clock update, which is kind of pre-recorded. Right, hopefully he comes back shortly with information on whatever they found or talking about. Because I'm behind bushes, so I can't exactly see where he is. Sorry, I'm just having a look. Quick. Okay, at 7 News Adelaide was live for that press conference. So if after this you want to go see what was actually said, you can go and watch again with the better sound. And I just got inundated with that. Let's have a look at what knives we've got. Okay, that's something else that I'll have to tell him about. Okay. 9 didn't go live today. They were live a couple of days ago. Yesterday they were live before we came down. I am going to get him to, hopefully he'll come back in a minute. Because we are getting close to ending this. It's getting later in the day. And I still have to go to the shops, I think. I don't know. Don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think it will shock a lot of people if something is actually found. But yeah, because there are a lot of people that don't think that he's, or don't think that there are people that don't think he was involved. There are people that do. Yeah, it's just one of those cases. We just don't know. All right, here he comes. Has he got an update for me, or is he being an idiot again? Find out in a minute.
I had to play medic for a couple of seconds.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my buddy fell on the ladder.
Ah.
I had to put a band-aid on him.
Well, I think we should start wrapping it up.
What's that? Wait till it gets below 10.
Once it gets below 10, that just cuts out. And we've been at this for 2 hours now. It's the longest one we've done. So, and I honestly don't think they will find anything today.
We'll definitely give an update to, later on.
Yeah, we'll definitely give you guys an update later on.
Are we at all? No. So,
yeah. But we will be back out here tomorrow with hopefully everything completely and utterly fully charged.
This is the waiting game. They are digging at site number 5. I had a look up on the ladder just then. They are standing there. There's that fine coloured sand that we're looking for. They are finding some of it.
Yeah.
So.
All right, we will be back tomorrow.
All right. So it looks like the producer's making an executive decision. We're happy.
Yep.
All right. So well, I just want to read this comment. Well, if their bones or evidence is found in the site, the family will be shot. Of course they will be. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. We're going to just sit around and wait and whatnot. It's a waiting game now. It's a waiting game. So one way or another, they'll find an answer or not. So
yep.
So please like, share, subscribe if you haven't also done so, and also leave a comment underneath the comment section below of this video. We will give you updates later on when they come through, and until then, I think we're signing off.
Yep, we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, bye guys.